Hello and welcome back to Dungeons and Dragons. Blech. Yeah, that's how we start these now. I'm gonna do that every single time. I promise I'll remember. I swear. Anyway, last time the team had come back to Coal Rock, had gone deep under the mines, and discovered the Temple of Jinsen, which also apparently housed some rituals to Asmodeus. There's a bunch of story there you should go and watch, not the last episode, but the episode before that if you want to really delve into that.
Wait, what? I thought it was the last episode, because I was there the episode before.
No, last episode.
I found the temple.
Last episode, what happened exactly was that they found what the team is calling the Rat King, who is a
Not what I am.
who is a druid of the rats,
Yes.
who transformed back into a person from a swarm of rats that crawled in. Their name is Reptar. They they advised that there were mushroom people that killed all their friends, and they wanted to help killing their friends again, because those mushroom people turned their friends into mushroom people. And they didn't want that. So they've come with back down into the mines to try and help with that. Coming across.
Wait, the team trusted this? But then again,
Absolutely no.
Well, Thoricus definitely didn't after they accidentally throw a rat at them.
And the rat bit me.
Avril was made besties.
Yeah.
With threats of setting them on fire.
Avril at the very least believes that they are telling the truth. After their incident.
I did
It would
set
be
them on fire.
suspicious purely because rats get into things and, like, you know, destroy her brewing and stuff.
Yes. Well. Anyway, you got deeper into the mines, found one of Reptar's friends that had been mushroomified. Thoricus went out to try and talk to them, understand them a little better.
Diplomat.
Yep, trying to diplomat this. It didn't go so well. At least you're not sure if Thoricus could have done any better. It seemed like this was just the way that they wanted to go, more than anything else. And the mushroomified man rushed to you guys, was turned into a rat by polymorph, immediately untransformed from being a polymorph after they hurt themselves. Crash thought Chill Touch did frost damage for some reason, and threw that out, and it did nothing. It's actually necrotic damage, and necrotic damage does nothing. So, yeah. We are at the top of round 2 from him running in, which is your turn, Jun.
Oh,
Currently,
I'm so prepared.
yeah, I know, it's crazy. You do have your packed weapon out. There is a explosive device planted in the ground pointing this way, right in front of you, that Varys has put down in an attempt to, bomb the guy when he gets there. So that's why you're sort of...
what the green circle is?
No, the green circle is a spike growth, which Reptar put down, which has...
Stop them getting closer?
It has slowed the fungal guy down.
Which one's Reptar?
This one's Reptar.
Okay.
Yeah.
The pink, fluffy one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're in a... You're basically standing in a line with this explosive device, ready to catch it once it gets here. That's pretty much what's been happening so far. Varys and Thrakus and everybody else has tried to take shots at it where they can, but it is still just pushing right in. There does appear to be the one currently, but
The
Yep.
one other thing that Reptar yelled at us during combat is that it was resistant to fire.
yes, that he was resistant
So
to
I
fire.
can fire. Naked.
So it's resistant to fire. That's cool.
Yep. And while Thrakus was communing with the fungal guy, Varys covered his face with a rag to prevent spores from coming in. We said that Jun and Ailey did the same thing, not wanting spores to come in.
Just
So we're
breathe
trying
them
to
in.
Yeah, so you weren't privy to you weren't privy to the full conversation that Thrakus had with the fungal consciousness.
Just my out loud part.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're trying to bomb this thing as it arrives towards us?
That was
We're trying
Varys'
to
plan.
make sure it doesn't get to us.
Okay. And it's immune to necrotic.
Yes. At least Crash has done the testing and has advised.
Oh, and it also doesn't really have a head anymore, but it's still coming at us.
Well, so it's the remains of a human head. It had a fungal mass on top of it that got exploded. But it's still
Hi, that was me.
it's still coming.
I made some very cool hits whilst in a panic. Yeah. Thrakus did a real good job at diplomacy, but then the fungus people found out about all the dead people that the Black Sun God would do. And was like, oh, we enjoy dead people.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, actually. Shit, I keep clicking these trying to read them and they end up rolling.
Yeah,
Yes.
I know. I know.
Yep.
No, okay. I think Jun is going to make a tactically sound decision for once.
What?
I know.
Crazy.
What is this madness? And is going to cast Vitriolic Sphere. Yes, I want to place a template. And he's gonna put it right on in front of us. So
Okay.
don't step into the acid. So Jun kind of just cocks his head to the side and kind of looks at this crazy thing advancing on them and is like, well, it's already dead. It's immune to fire. Let's try this. Claps his hands together and just throws this kind of acidic ball at it. So it needs to make a dex save. And it takes 10d4 acid damage. And
Okay.
further 5d4 at the end of its next turn.
Failed save. Bunch of deaths on a successful takes half of the initial. Right. So.
When you cast the spell using a spell slot of 5th level or higher, the initial damage increases by
Oh, I see.
2d4.
You are going to be using a lot. I see.
So I need to add 2d4 to that damage, don't I?
Well, there is something else that's going to happen here, so don't bother with that just now. So something that I neglected to remind everybody, if they haven't last episode, was that this creature, being one of Riptar's friends, has a sword and a shield. Aside, it's not just clawing at you. There's the remains of a man that has been turned into this mushroom thing. During its conversation with Thoricus, it threw its shield at Thoricus, and it's a big shield, like it's like basically the height of this creature already. So it was quite strong to do that in the beginning. When it ran over here, once it got stuck in the spike trap, it picked that shield back up and is running over with the shield and the sword. When you cast the Triolic Sphere, you send out this green ball into the zone that you want to hit, and it puffs out like a balloon and spreads acid all over the place. You see this creature flip its shield up, and miraculously, like the shield is designed for this explicit purpose, blocks all of that, and even in a cone out from where it is, the sphere doesn't touch. So instead of this whole circle, it splits off. And if there were creatures here, they also would not have been affected by the sphere. And I will say that it has used a legendary resistance to pull that off.
John cricks his neck in annoyance. Is the shield affected at all?
Nope, the shield appears to be magical in nature and is thus not being burned.
Okay. I think in annoyance, Jin is going to cast True Strike, which is a cantrip. Oh no, that's an action. Bugger. Never mind. I will not do that. Why is True Strike a full action? That seems obscene.
I think we'll change the rule on that one. I know that in brand new, is it 2000? What are they calling it? The edition 6. They've changed True Strike to be a bonus action, and I think that's a fair change. So, sure, True Strike is a bonus action.
Yay! Thank you.
You can update that on your sheet.
Okay. And he's gonna get himself into like a defensive, low down fighting position. Be like, right, I'm gonna get you, motherfucker.
Cool. All right. Next up, we have Varys, who probably just gonna shoot a bunch more. Let's be real. Not gonna use any of his magical bullets. But I'll give it a couple of shots. Yep, well, both of those will hit. Cool. Yeah, that's pretty much everything Varys is gonna do right now. Reptar is going to Really
I always forget that Varys has lost an eye until I see the eye patch.
Varys has indeed lost an eye. I mean, he's got another one. It's just,
Yeah.
it would be really weird if you saw him with that
Mm.
green glowing thing sticking out of one side.
Nah, Ailey would just want to steal it, probably.
Yeah, that's true. Alright. Yeah, Reptar knows that that thing's going to be on you regardless of that spike growth anymore anyway, and he's decided it's probably better that they try and make this do less damage as possible. So we're going to break concentration on spike growth to heat middle. Spike growth here. Which makes Constitution saving throw. They fail at saving throw. They don't really care about the sword, so as it heats up, glows bright red in their hands, they just throw it on the ground. They'll still take 6 damage? Yes. Ah. Oh. See. Okay, that's cool. That actually takes into account those things. Interesting. Oh, that's cool. Anyway, cool things for me. That is going to be Reptar's turn. The Ragus.
So he's already sliced bread.
Yes.
Previously.
Yep.
So can I use my bonus action to dip my 2 arrows into spice?
Sure.
Because what have I got to lose at this point? We're only in a cave.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So, first shot, and do you want me to roll some D100s?
You need to roll a D100. Yes. So that one will hit.
Yeah. Good
Yep.
slash roll.
Slash roll. That's great. Interesting. Why do I not see your roll?
What? It's 54.
No. I see that one. I don't see your attack roll. I see it in my other view, but not my game master. It's very interesting.
Well, the game is paused, but yet I could roll that.
That's true. I mean,
Does
that
that help?
shouldn't matter, but that's fine. You're now dealing 7 damage anyway. That's 54. 54.
Time to look up the table.
Yep.
The scary, scary table.
The scary table.
Let's see if I make it worse or remarkably better.
Roll me 5d6.
Oh no.
Fantastic.
Is it for me or?
You don't know. You have no idea.
One of those ones.
Okay, so we don't know what happened.
You have no idea what happened. But
Okay,
it didn't,
well,
it didn't seem to have taken effect. You know that there wasn't a magical effect. You feel it affect you. You know enough about this magical stuff that you feel something happened to yourself. You have no idea what it was.
Fun. Here's my second one. It doesn't hit, but
Okay.
do you still want me to roll?
Yes, that one doesn't hit, but you still need to roll your hit, please. 75. Okay, cool. So, you suddenly emit a very bright light.
We can see
Ah.
better.
So bright that everyone who's standing next to you, if they're still next to you in their next turn, they will be blinded by it. That's how bright
Fuck.
you are.
That didn't go nearly as well as last time.
Am I gonna be blinded by it?
Yes.
Yeah. Ailu's 10 feet up, so I think they're fine.
Yeah, they have to end within 5 feet.
Feet, right? Yeah.
So if they're right next
Shit.
to you, they get blinded. I think Crash will be immune from blinded. Yes. But everybody else, they will be blinded. Varus will only be half blinded. His thing will still.
His other eyes.
Yeah, his other eye will still work.
And that's his eye patch side, so it should be fine, right?
Yeah.
Fuck, okay. Maybe I should have just shot arrows into the cunt.
Well, you shot one arrow into him. The other one flings
Yeah,
off into the
with
distance.
no discernible difference.
Well, you also need to roll your Clay Spray for that one that you did it.
Oh, yeah, I do. Okay, Slay is prey. Where are you? Oh, wrong one. Fuck, sorry. Take that back. Where are you? There we are. Oh, thank you. I was going to take it back myself.
You're good.
Well, 3 is
Damage done.
something.
Cool. Anything else you want to do
Maybe
on
I
your
should've
turn?
just- Can I move?
Yeah, you can move.
Yay!
Where do you want to go?
I want to go not
Backward?
within 5 feet of other. Oh shit!
So you want to blind
Other
everyone?
people.
Okay, there you go.
Just not the one? Nope.
Hang on.
Fair enough.
There
Cool.
we go.
All right. Everil,
Mm-hmm.
what are you doing?
Playing Dungeons and Dragons. I mean,
Yeah.
Right. So, consequences of my actions time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Big consequences.
Yes. Good. So it should be. I'm just having a quick look at those features there, boss.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to. Do I still have a spell slot left? I think I do. I want to animate objects, please.
Emanate objects.
Yes, I would love to animate some objects using the numerous number of swords and things that we still have. Yep.
So, you gave them all to Crash.
Yes.
So, you're going to animate them on Crash, yeah?
Hang on. They have to be not being worn or carried.
Yep.
Is it still carried if Crash is carrying?
Crash is carrying them.
Crash does have personhood. That's
Do I
I want to see you shish
the,
kebab it.
do I refund the spell?
Yeah, you can refund the spell. I would say that
Okay.
you can use... I would say that you can use your bonus to tell Crash, drop all my daggers, drop all my weapons, and then be like, I prepare my action to cast animate objects on Crash's turn once he's dropped all my objects.
Right. Then that's what I would like to do if that's possible.
Sure.
I'm just going to press this handy dandy button that says consume resource.
Yeah.
For when that happens.
Perfect.
So that I don't fuck it up.
Sounds good.
Yes.
Cool. Do you want to move at all?
Am I that little icon? Am I not blinded?
You are not blinded. That is concentrating. Because you are
Yep.
now concentrating on animate objects.
Gotcha.
I moved so that I would not blind people.
Gotcha. I would love to be 1, 2. Hang on. How many squares do I need to be? Oh, 120 feet, easy. I'm a hop back into this corner over here.
Cool.
Yep. I want to be outside of, oh look, opportunistic fireball range.
Fair enough.
Not that I think that my DM would do that.
That would be crazy.
No.
With this mushroom zombie that's immune to or resistant to fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except that I ignored that, so that's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Ailey, you're up.
Oh, finally. Ailey would be very upset and sadly looking at her Molotov cocktails, knowing that fire doesn't work and fuck knows what else will happen. And she doesn't want to waste such precious things.
Yep.
So she's gonna fly over there, stabby, and fly back.
Okay.
Because I believe.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah, you could probably pull off most of that.
That one. We're doing an attack. This one's too fucked up, so she's not gonna bother with the old sky renting.
You're not going to use the effect on it?
Not on this one. He's too fucked up already. Maybe the next guy.
Okay, fair enough.
She definitely wants to know what happens when she does it. So she will do it eventually. But
Right.
this one she's like, eh.
Okay. Well, your first attack hits. Roll me your sneak attack on that one.
Yay.
The second one does not.
Yeah. Alright. And she can run away now. I can't remember how far she can go.
You can go
in
like
the sky.
60 feet flying, so
And she goes
yeah.
basically back to where she was.
yeah.
Oh, wait, no, there. So that
Don't
she's
go
not
within
blinded.
5 feet of me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Even though she's flying, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it'd
She's
still be
like,
distracting.
I wish I could stabby more. Or do something more fun, you know?
Fair enough. Well, this guy gets close enough for Varys's mind to go off. He's make a dexterity saving throw. That's an ability check, but that's still a natural 20. So it doesn't really matter either way. It's 0 plus 0 for his things anyway. So he does save from that. And he will use his shield again to block all of the fire damage that comes blasting out of Varys's mind. And Varys will say some nice curse words in Halfling.
Of course.
Yep. As it moves up here and will make a fist attack against Varys. Which will miss. And one against Jun. which will hit at 26.
What's he hitting me with, sorry?
Is Rotting Fist.
What kind of damage does that do?
That is going to do 19 bludgeoning and 25 necrotic. But you are resistant to necrotic,
I sure am.
so you will not take all of that. But I will also need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Sure. I will make a con save. I also have Elemental Superiority. When an enemy deals damage of the type associated with your patron,
Which is necrotic.
yep, you can choose to cast the next evocation spell of that damage type using your Pact Magic feature at one spell level higher than normal, or I can cast Hellish Rebuke as a reaction without using a spell slot.
Okay.
It uses the damage type associated with my patron, so it wouldn't do anything.
Yeah, it would just be necrotic damage back.
Motherfucker. Okay. Alright, con save.
Cool. Make that Constitution saving throw.
I'm still concentrating on you, motherfucker.
Yeah, what is your concentration about? That's on True Strike. Yes. So that's a concentration check as well. So you need to make two then.
Need to make 2?
Yeah, so one from the actual attack that he's done. There's an extra effect.
Oh no!
Okay, so you will
Not
lose.
concentrating on you anymore.
You will
motherfucker.
lose True Strike, but you won't take the extra damage, or whatever extra effect is applied by the fist. And with that, he's also going to glare at Varus. So Varus is going to make a wisdom saving throw. He makes it. It's not affected by that. And using a legendary action, is going to let out a wave of spores out in this zone here. Everyone in there needs to make a Constitution saving throw. Cool, you made that.
Lost my tab.
Varus has made that.
Where's it gone?
Riptide's failed that.
As I'm
Codswallop
flying,
has
do I
failed that.
still need to?
Yes, you will still be in the range of that.
Great.
Okay. So. Codswallop. Blinded. Ailey. Blinded.
Yay.
Reptar. Blinded. Crash is immune. Varus saved. And Jin saved. Cool. That is the end of its turn. So let's do recharge this one. Let's go. Fail on that. And Codswallop is blind but can still smell, so he knows kind of where he's going. And and where he's biting, but this will be a disadvantage.
God's mind.
It'll still hit with that. I need to do that twice. Yes. Well, won't hit with that one. With his blinded state, he has hurt himself with that one.
Oops.
Let's hit this one. This one. Cool. Crash on his turn at the direction of Avril is going to use his bonus action to drop all of the daggers and short swords he's holding. And will also cast Witch Bolt on this creature. Fail with a 1. Well, that sucks. Okay, so he was holding 3 daggers and 4 short swords. I'm assuming that all of these are getting animated, yeah?
Yes, but for the sake of ease, you just, like, if you need just the 1 token, because I'm basically just going to try and shank him in a tight knit formation, like, up in his square.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So,
One giant
fly
dagger.
those over here. There you go, big dagger coming for him. Cool. So,
And my command as I pull up all of these swords and start flinging them at him, will be dodge this motherfucker, because he keeps avoiding everyone's stuff and is making me mad.
that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have 3 daggers. So roll me 3 d20s.
No, it did not like that. Yep.
Okay. So
I know it doesn't separate out those results
nope,
nicely for you.
that's
huh?
fine. That's fine.
Oh yeah, there it is. There's an
Yeah, I
arrow.
can just click on it to expand
Yep.
them out. So 16, a 7, and a 10. Daggers are tiny. They get a +8 to hit. So only one of those will hit. So roll
Cool.
me 1d4 + 4.
Nice.
Nice. Damage. Cool. And for the swords, there's 4 of those, so 4 d20s. Cool.
2 of them, maybe?
Maybe. They are considered small. They get +6. Not that one. That one. Not that one. Not that one. Yeah, 2. So they get 1d8 + 2.
But isn't it 2d8?
So it'll be
plus
2d8
2?
+ 4. So each one gets 1d8 + 2. Cool. All right, so you flick out this flurry of blades. So as like you see Crash sort of flip open his cloak, and daggers just start falling out of the cloak. But as they're falling, they stop, flip, and point towards the creature, flip around in a flurry, and come straight at him. You see him flip his shield and manage to like bat away a couple of these. But you see a bunch of daggers and a bunch of swords slash him a bunch more. This creature is not looking great. I mean, it was already pretty dead, but it looks like it's really struggling now. Yeah. So that is Crash's turn. Everyone's prepared action, so that is the end of the round now. And with that, it's going to. Let me use the right thing, please. This is not enough. This isn't. Yeah. Yeah, that's about right. So using its last legendary actions around, it is going to send out a wave of energy that you'll all feel sap away some part of you. Which you quickly recover from, but it feels quite sickly and not nice. But it will give out a few coughs of spores and drop to the ground, seemingly dead.
Sorry, who's dead?
The fungal servant, the creature that you're invited. Apparently. It is slumped over.
Don't like how you keep saying that word.
It has slumped over. It appears to be dead.
Yeah, Jin doesn't think so.
So are we still in turn order?
No, you can operate out of turn order now if you like.
I want to use decompose on it.
Okay. So hold on before you do that.
Oh yeah.
How long do you glow brightly? You glow brightly for a whole minute, so you probably don't want to get too close to anybody for a little while.
Yeah, Jin's just gonna like shield his eyes and walk away a little bit.
Who's the only person who would be affected by this because the rest of them are blinded.
That's true.
So,
Their blindness will wear off. They should all be unblinded as well. That's all.
then I'll be like, get out the way. Because we're not even sure his corpse can be set on fire. But I can definitely decompose him.
Cool. So I'm just going to read out what decompose does. You reach
Yeah,
out.
this could be bad.
You reach out and touch the corpse of a creature. Over the next minute, the corpse begins to rapidly decompose, sprouting fungus and moss as it begins to degrade into compost and mulch.
I don't have a body anymore.
Yep. So, You reach out and touch the.
I knew it was a risk.
You reach out and touch the flesh of this creature, and you see all of the remaining human flesh that was not fungus start to immediately decompose. Shrink back in on itself, completely dehydrate. All of the bits and pieces of it start to decompose and seep into the ground around it. All of the mushroom parts of it feed immediately directly on all of this flesh, and in the spot where this creature was, there is now a healthy colony of the mushrooms that were spawned on it. You're not sure how good or bad that is.
Means we can kill that now, or contain it, or I vote we fucking blow up this mine shaft so no one comes down here again. Basically, everybody step back.
Is there more down here though?
Yes,
So
we all
shouldn't
heard
we
them.
kill
They
them?
all spoke in the same voice. There's so many. Let's make sure they can't get out. They will kill everyone. No? No one else having that feeling?
Yeah, but that's why shouldn't we?
We
kill
can't. Nope.
them?
Did you just not see what one of them did?
That
I
is
don't think they hang out on
true.
their own. Not normally. And I'm pretty sure more are coming now because they're one mind entities and duh.
Yeah, we need to. Hey, Avril,
Huh?
you do a fire thing that fire things aren't immune to, right?
Yeah.
Can we burn it? I feel like that's what you do to
Have-
stop things.
So,
Are
Reptar,
you asking me to burn stuff on purpose? Like that one time that we burned down that chicken house?
That was fun.
That was really fun.
Mine doesn't work though.
I have like a different, I don't know. My fire is different to other people's fire. I don't know how to explain it.
Hellfire?
Maybe you can just do it.
I'm gonna kind of do one of those, throw a firebolt in the, like, I will holler to everyone to step back first. but I'm gonna fling a firebolt at the corpse.
Okay.
So it should get that plus 11 as well.
Yep. So the now colonies of the colony of mushrooms that is sprouted where the corpse was is completely annihilated by the firebolt. Just scorched earth. It is a black pile of ash when you are done with it.
We made it.
And Reptar will go. I think it was this sword that he had that made him resistant to fire, and we'll pick up the sword that it dropped from her heat metal.
Shut up, rat.
What? Why would you
Rat?
tell them to shut up?
Fucking. Well, without. You definitely did not give us all the information we needed at all. At all. All you did was get hysterical about your friends and then try to get us all killed.
But that wasn't my intention.
Maybe they thought we were tougher than we are. That was like a compliment or something.
People get emotional about other people. It's weird. Shall we carry on?
I would like to get out of here and make it so those things can't come out again.
Durakesh,
Yes?
do you think mushrooms can do tunnels?
Well, if they've got limbs, yeah, probably, eventually. But for now, whatever the hell was just talking earlier is coming for us, and I would like all of my friends to not become whatever that was.
But what I mean is, if we make the entry go splat, can't they just climb through it?
That will take them time. We don't have time. We need to leave right now.
We could plant some explosions.
Yes, exactly. With also the
Like,
leaving.
meaning for like when they try and climb out, they just go boom again.
We make traps.
Yeah.
And also tell all the people. They know that this is a thing.
Okay.
Is no one else concerned about
I mean,
a mushroom
yes.
zombie apocalypse?
But
Where they're
I
on the
don't-
side of the Black Sun God now?
Yeah, that is deeply concerning. So, what are you suggesting that we do?
That we leave and collapse this mineshaft and go tell people about what happened.
Are you sure we have everything that we need from here?
I'm pretty sure last time you that was not you said yes.
Is that what I think, Skelly?
I don't believe so. I don't believe that was the case.
You said there wasn't, that's why we could leave.
No. That there was nothing in the temple that you needed to do. But specifically down here in the mine shaft.
I think we need to not be dead.
I
Yeah.
mean, yes.
At the very
I would
least-
like to be dead.
Yeah, at the very
Not
least,
dead.
you have completed the mission that you were sent here to do, which was find out what happened to the adventurers. You know that this one survived and the rest got turned into mushroom people, and figure out the Temple of Jinshin stuff. You've got your information out of that so far. So, mission complete currently. Whatever you guys want to do about this stuff is up to you. I will get you guys to roll me quickly. History checks, please.
History.
Yes, please.
I feel
I
like
wish
Veronica
to-
should have some kind of advantage with mushroom people.
Oh my god.
She's definitely licked more mushroom people than aliens.
Yeah, Jun doesn't care. He doesn't know. He can't.
I'm
remember.
so smart.
He's maybe
so
having a
smart.
stroke.
10 makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
I got big brain.
Everyone's big brain. Thrakus only knows the mushroom part, not the people part.
Surprisingly, Ailey's not too bad here.
Okay, so Jun sort of just stares out into space thinking about mushrooms for a little bit, pondering the question of, did I say that I didn't think there was anything else here today? Um,
He's having a stroke.
yeah.
He seems to have trouble recalling what happened before this fight.
Yep.
I can't imagine why.
Yeah,
It's like even when I'm here, my memory sucks balls. Carry on.
Yeah. So, Avril, Ailey, and Thoricus will join on this. We'll remember that Varys pointed out that this is an entrance to the Underdark, which is a series of caves and a whole world of other creatures and possibilities exist down here. It is certainly a smart idea to block this in, but if the people that created all of those who came before, the people who helped defeat this Black Sun God and all that sort of stuff, left anything down in the Underdark that is important, you're going to want to have an entrance that's easily accessible. You don't know of any other ones that currently exist in the continent. Certainly no one up to stop has spoken about it before.
Is it really accessible if it's going to kill us?
That is the chance you'll have to take here. Worst case, if you cave in this mine, you might just have to, get some more miners to help dig it out. If you need to
I
get
mean,
down
it
here.
sounds
again.
like the mushroom guys are going to dig it out anyway.
That is also plausible.
Damn mining mushrooms.
I feel like There is something to be said for figuring out this. I don't know why, though. I don't know. Thrakus,
Yeah.
I'm happy to defer to you. My brain's not working.
Thorax's brain isn't working much more than panic, we die. Yup, that sounded like a lot of broskies.
Okay.
So,
Roll me.
you know.
Also roll me an Arcana check there, Thrakus.
Okay. Arcana, A for Arcana.
All right. You remember back to your pondering on the fungal lining of the arcane clock that was at the top of the storm sledge, and the sort of mycelial network that was going on there for that. These fungus are magically enhanced as well, and seem to relate to that in some way. If you are going to learn more about how that machine worked, how that fungal stuff worked, and why this relates to those, you're probably going to have to come back down here again as well.
Shit, what are we supposed to do then? They're just gonna come after us. They know everything that one did.
That's
And we
why
don't know
I
how close
said
they
we
are.
should kill them.
But if they know everything that one did, then they know that we're capable of killing them.
Which they're not that afraid of. Because they are all one thing. So if just one of them lives, they all live. And did you all not hear how many of them were speaking? Like, we cannot kill all of them.
I didn't hear anything speaking.
We could befriend them.
Did you?
I
tried
don't
that
think I'm
already.
We just
interested in
tried to
that.
do that. Yes, befriending them
What?
went so well. So well.
What if we take... Because we've got to go to that party, right?
Yeah.
That thing.
Yeah.
What if we take this back to Wakelaw and tell him about it and ask him what he thinks we should do?
He'll just call us children again, won't he?
Probably.
Well, I mean...
Is that a bad thing?
We are children compared to him, and sometimes he has a point.
I don't care if sometimes he has a point. He had no right. And I am not a child. I'm not a dragon. Sure, you can be.
I'm only in my 20s. I'm very much a baby.
I mean, I have no concept of when adulthood starts.
I am
All I
not
know is that I
waiting
feel
around.
the same that I've always felt.
Well, I'm not waiting around to get eaten by mushrooms.
Yeah. Alright, let's not get eaten by mushrooms today.
But we're not killing.
You can do whatever you like.
Ailey is eyeing up entering the cave. Obviously. As well, like everyone can tell that she's eyeing up doing that. She's considering it.
Varys will pick up the shield that the creature was wielding and take the sword off of Reptar.
Can Varys pick up that shield?
No, he very much struggles to do so. You watch as he is very much struggling to do that. It is taller than him.
Does not help.
It is so heavy. He is like, Jun, can you get the bag of holding, please?
Jun will
Everyone's-
like grab the bag of holding and like hold it, but not quite low enough for Varys to hoist the shield in, and like just tease him with it for a little bit.
Wow.
Everyone's putting their thumb backwards on their forehead, like bag's not, but therefore they've wiped like a big smudge of charcoal straight up the middle of their forehead.
Bags? Not.
The shape of an L on their forehead. Oh dear. Anyway,
That looks heavy.
Jun stops teasing Varys and helps him put the sword in.
So he'll put the shield
Go
in.
put the
He'll
shield in.
put the shield in first, and be like, and hold the sword up, and yell at Ailey. Ailey, take this. We're going.
The shield?
No, the sword.
Oh, sword.
It is a magical sword.
Ailey's like, yes, and takes it and is staring at it wide-eyed, and now will just follow whoever because she has been given something shiny.
Perfect.
An excellent strategy.
How
thought
to
so.
distract Ailey and get her out of the cave.
Shiny.
Also, in like 10-15 minutes, I have to go away for a bit.
That's fine.
Okay.
No, he's not coming. Okay. Well, I imagine you all follow Thoricus out of here.
Yeah.
If you guys want to.
Jun doesn't have a better idea.
That's fair.
He's just going.
Cool.
Vargas has no shoulders left for the amount of chips that she has.
Jordan, like, I don't know, he's kind of like, well, I'm just acting like a child and we do fuck things up on a regular basis, so, you know, plus he didn't get terrified nearly as much as everyone else by being yelled at.
Yeah.
He's just like, par for the course, dragon yells at you.
Whereas
Yeah.
Thoricus is now like, I'm gonna kill that man. I'm gonna kill him someday. He's on my list.
Goes on the list. Okay, so you all trudge back up. Ailey, you, I'm pretty sure, have got all of your attunements used up. Yes. So you will not be able to attune to the sword on your trudge back up, unless you wanted to unattune from something else. To try and find out what it is, or would you wait for Varys to tell you exactly what it is?
Varys.
Cool. So, you get a good look over the blade. You notice initially on your way up that it is, well, it's just a regular longsword, but it is very cold to the touch, more so than any other sword you've held before.
Weird.
Yeah. But you all make it back up to the top.
She will just continue to stare at the short sword and kind of like rub it and like, you know, pat it gently as if she was holding like a cat. You know, being careful and stuff with it.
Time someone got a cool sword. I've got two of them.
Cool indeed. Anyway, yes, you make your all way back up to the top, trudging back through the mines, and have successfully made it back into. No worries. Make it back into the light. Thoricus.
Yes.
Once we make it back up into the light, can I get you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Con save. Yes, sirree. Con save.
I will say here that you
Whoa.
want
there we
to
go.
fail this.
Can't I do that on purpose?
Nope,
Can't you choose to fail con save?
not this kind of one. But
Oh.
you want
Okay.
to have failed it.
Oh, there was ability. Sorry. How do I fucking save with con?
Uh,
I thought it would pop up. It has not.
no. So if you click the
Saving throws. Yeah, found it. The thing that's bigger than the thing I was looking at. I definitely didn't fail it. In fact, I doubled down on not failing it.
cool. Okay.
I think the Thoricus' pride may have something to do with that.
Well, luckily you are resistant to fire damage, so
So I only take half.
cool.
Ow.
I'm going to take half of that. As you feel in the sunlight, I'll apply that for you if you like.
I can
I
do
half
it myself
damage?
if
No.
you want me to.
I've done it. Okay. You feel as the sunlight touches your face, you feel burning throughout your sinuses, throughout your body, at extreme heat. That's not as bad as you've experienced before. You know, you're resistant to fire, that's fine. As you feel the spores that had taken place in your brain get burned away from this. And the Constitution saving throw that you succeeded on was your body trying to protect that fungus and failing to do so.
The Rikus wanted specimens.
Yeah. Really badly.
Damn it!
Same thing will happen to Reptar, who's not aware of this.
Reptar.
They will fail their Constitution saving throw, so it's out of them without problem. Everybody else was masked. Masking is important, kids. Anyway,
Sure is.
Don't just breathe it in. It's stupid.
It really is.
Especially when Metlick sends half a train in the morning.
Oh,
Yep.
but yeah, you feel the spores burned out of your system by simple sunlight.
I mean, that does make sense with the way the radiant damage did, and that By the way, I did have a smarter plan for my next turn, but didn't need it. That's cool. That's cool.
Are you telling us that this is what's happening?
Ruckus.
I mean, you just see me just walk into the light and just and yep, gross. There's mucus.
You okay?
Yeah.
Yes, a normal reaction to sunlight. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Without sunglasses, yes.
You'll see Reptar.
What's the sunglasses?
The tinted kind.
You'll see
I'm
Reptar
gonna give Varys like the confused face and wait for the No, later. Like.
Yeah, that'll definitely be his thing. But you will notice Reptar in the light doesn't have the same reaction as Thrakus, but will hold their nose and then pull out a cloth from somewhere and blow on it. Get out just an absolute boatload of mucus you see come out of them, and you see in their rag it is just black mucus that has come out of them.
Ugh.
Yeah, don't breathe in those spores. Even though it means you can talk to them.
Hang on, so
Ugh.
do they die in sunlight?
Well, judging from where you reacted to the radiant damage, yeah.
I mean, that's pretty positive in terms of not invasion.
But not good news for the miners. And also nighttime. Nighttime's a thing.
We could put a skylight in, like in houses when you put like a hole in the top but put glass on it.
Okay, but remember when you do that in the outside, it just makes holes, and then people fall in and die.
Yeah, we still put the see-through bit on the top.
Can you do that outside?
We could put a fence around it, and I could write signs.
We could make signs.
Speaking of,
Hmm?
you said that you don't want people to go in. So I'm gonna from standing, just drop into being cross-legged, like literally just thump onto the floor. Pull out this, not my page of many pages sketchbook, but some remaining pages of my old shitty sketchbook.
Yep.
And I'm gonna scratch like warning, death, do not enter, in like big scary fonts. Tear it out and then say, "Does anyone have a way for me to stick this so it won't blow away?"
I have sticky stuff. I used them
You should
to
stick
make
this
sticky arrows.
so people can't go in without looking at the thing.
Are you holding it up to the door?
I am indeed trying to hold it up to the door.
Reptile will use their druidic magic to make vines appear from outside of the wooden door of it and hold it in place.
Oh, that's cool.
That's a cool sign. You're really
I do
good at
lots
this.
of drawings. That's like a rubbish one. Look, I'll show you the good ones later. But we should go because the Rekis is mad.
Oh, okay.
If we keep standing here, we'll get shouted at. It's not nice. You don't want to see that bit.
Tharix's pinches the bridge of her nose lit. I just wanted us to not be in there. I wanted us to not die. Now I know that the things would just, burn up out here. It's fine.
But what's the difference? Like, they could still come up and throw stuff at us. So we should move away from the place if that's what you were so wanting to do.
Jona's just slowly walking off.
When we going somewhere?
Yeah.
Ailey's just still got the sword, and so will automatically follow whoever's in front of her.
I'm gonna look at Jin
while
walking off
staring
and
at
then,
the
like,
sword.
hold the top of my robe open and look at Reptile like, meh? Meh? Like, hinting, like, do you want a warm place?
Do you
If
wanna
we're
be-
gonna go for a walk?
She'll be a rat. She will shake her head and be like, I can't do that anymore today.
Oh. Okay. So I'll take Reptile's hand and start walking after Jin.
They will accept your hand and feel themselves be dragged along.
This way.
All right. You come up to the closed gates from the... after passing over the courtyard of this area. You know that the gates were locked behind you when you entered. What's the plan here?
Who locked the gates behind us?
The guards who were standing guard outside.
Are they still there?
Can't see. They're not inside of. They were all outside, so they let you.
What kind of gates are they? Just like
They're
solid
like-
wood.
Yeah, huge, solid gates, wood reinforced with steel. You know that there's like a big. They'd like fashioned a big latch essentially on the other side that they were using to lock it to prevent whatever was inside from coming out.
Yeah, I think Jin's just gonna jauntily dance up to it and use his packed scythe, like turn it around so that the back of the blade is kind of facing forwards and just knock on the gate like
Fair.
which is totally not going to seem scary at all.
No, not in the slightest. And you'll hear from the other side. Who is it?
It's the weirdos you sent down there. Well, let down there.
Who you calling weird?
Hey, I
Me.
know what we are.
Oh, Okay, hold on. And you hear them struggle to unlatch the gate, but do manage to do that. And they are slowly pulled, well, pushed open. Oh! You're all alive.
I
So
mean,
quick, too.
Don't sound so surprised.
we are
No thanks to you.
pretty resilient.
What? No thanks to me or them.
Damn.
Oh, okay.
No, you're good. You helped. You're good.
Okay.
There are more of you than went in.
Yeah,
That's
we
a weird thing.
rescued one.
It's a weird thing to point out, bruh.
Well, we didn't.
Yeah,
We expected
actually
less.
multiplied. Like what?
We expected less of you to come out. To be fair.
We
So-
understand. You
like-
think we're incompetent.
Like, some of our friends would have just, like, gone a different direction or something?
You could say that.
He expected some of us to die.
What?
Almost like they shut up minds with people in them who were not dead.
But no, that's not. No, they were all.
That's exactly what happened.
They're just silent now.
So, you're gonna, like, let us in? Because I gotta pee.
Out,
Yeah,
we're
just
going out.
just come on. And they let you back out.
Jill's
sure.
gonna kind of give a look to like Thoricus and Varys that's like a look that's like keep your eyes sharp, kind of, pay attention.
Am I
Kind
still
of look.
flowing?
No, it was only for a minute. You have stopped
Okay,
glowing
cool.
since you left. Yeah. Definitely no longer glowing. I'm sure Varys, at least, would say to them, but don't send anybody back in. We didn't clear it out or anything. They're still very dangerous down there. Don't go down.
I mean, we know it's dangerous.
No, he's saying to the guards.
Oh, the
He is
guards.
going to tell the people who are in charge of protecting this place, hey, yeah, you should still keep protecting it. We didn't fix it.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry, I did an ADHD.
It's fine.
that's okay. I'm just sort of going, how many times can all of us miscommunicate with each other in one session? It's wonderful.
Well, very, very much.
Well, I'm doing real good at that.
We're all very talented and capable at that, yes.
Oh, yeah. All right, you make it out of the castle walls. As gates are closed back up, they let shit back up and get back on guard. It is like evening now. The sunlight that you were struck with before was the last rigs of sunlight that are making it through.
Get out of here.
So it is a half day's travel back down to Aroga.
I would let the guards know about the sunlight thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems important to tell them. Yeah.
And maybe like if they do want to go back in to like clear it out, sunlight is a good idea.
What are they gonna do?
Faith in
Like,
them.
bottle
I
it up
imagine-
and throw
I
it
ima-
at it?
I imagine that Varys would explain this to them in a much nicer way, being like, so there were mushroom people down there. They turn corpses into more mushroom people. So if anybody dies down there, make sure you bring them back up. Don't want any more of those going on. Also, if you do get attacked and you need to get out, sunlight seems to get rid of their stuff. You don't want to breathe in their spores anyway, but if you do, just come out into the sun. It'll clear you right up. But also don't send
No,
anybody
this
else in
doesn't work in real life.
there. No, it doesn't.
Wear a mask.
Wear a mask. But generally,
Always wear
don't
a
just
mask.
don't go down there.
Yeah.
And the guards will be like, Okay. We're definitely not going to send anybody down there until.
But also maybe like
what to do.
guard the place at night because they can come out of there at night. They won't burn up at night.
Oh.
Yeah, night's much more dangerous, for sure.
Oh. What can we do to defend against them at night then?
Like I said, get a jar full of sunshine, obviously.
Yeah. That makes sense to me.
They like look around confused as though. Is that
I mean,
is that a
you
real
guys-
thing?
You guys
Have
are
you-
really acting like you don't know this.
have
and
you
your
heard-
mind's ice.
Have you heard about a spell that you can get where you can like put sunshine in an area that doesn't have sunshine? Somebody super awesome should put it down on a piece of paper for you so you can just like read up the piece of paper and it works. I've heard of this before. They do what's the I just, like,
Varys
snap my fingers
Varys will
towards
try
Varys
to.
going,
Varys will
what's
be
the-
desperately trying
when
to
you-
stop you as you're saying this, being like, "You're being extremely insensitive. They can't use magic."
Yeah, but if it's on the piece of
No,
paper,
they can't
you
use those
can.
either. They can't.
What? But normally people who are too dumb to do magic, they can still read
Jun is smirking so widely. He's thoroughly enjoying this interaction.
Varys is trying desperately to get you to not say that, and then you say it, and he just stops. And he's like, "Oh,
supposed to be the smart one, and even I know how to read.
he just starts walking away, just letting what happens happens now."
Turn around at Jun, who's grinning at me. What did I do?
The people here have lost the ability to do magic.
Oh, so you're not dumb.
No.
You just can't do it.
Yeah, they're just incompetent.
Yeah, that's sad.
I mean, you can be incompetent and unable to do magic, and those can be separate things.
The
But they are incompetent at magic.
I'm gonna wander to the guards, who I've probably horrendously offended. And in traditional Avril fashion, will go, "I'm very sorry that I upsetted you, and I said something that because I didn't know about stuff because I'm not from here and things. Do you want a picture to make you feel better? I can draw real good stuffs."
They just look between each other, really not sure what's going on right now.
I could draw like some cool flowers, and you could give it to your wives or girlfriends or whatever at home, or the chickie that you're interested in, and then things you might get like a date or something. Like I can give you a gift to say sorry that I said something stupid.
Riptide will grab your hand again and
It's
start
like-
pulling you away and be like, we're sorry. We're really sorry." Start pulling you away.
What? Not you too.
I think it's best if
One-
I think it's best if we just leave them.
Just wander off with Reptar, but with my head fucking completely hung, just getting dragged by the wrist. You're not
Jun
even
will-
getting the mumbling and kicking of shoes, you're just getting dead ass silence.
Jun will flash the guards this slightly shit-eating grin.
John will flash
Like-
the cards, oh
like-
my!
and kind of in that kind of Doctor Who-ish way where he's definitely like being cheeky but also putting someone way out of their depth. He's gonna be like, "You guys have this. Alright, we'll see you later," and walk off.
David Tennant, got it.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, you all will just leave the guards to their questions as they are sort of just flabbergasted by what's just happened and what they could possibly do about anything at all in general, really. So, yeah, that's fun. You make your way through the town. Yeah, what is
there
the goal
anything-
here?
Is there anything interesting or weird that we notice about the town?
When you passed through initially, you did not, but feel free to roll me another perception check on your way out.
Yes, please. Let me roll something that is half decent. Maybe.
Please.
Mm.
Jun's so self-satisfied with that last interaction. He's not looking anywhere.
Oh yeah. Anybody else?
Oh, do you want anyone else to roll?
If you are looking out for anything peculiar or unusual about this place, you may roll anything you like.
Well,
I
Ailey,
feel
we
that
like
given
new
I'm staring at
area.
my feet, I shouldn't roll.
Okay.
Is it what perception or
Perception? Just perception. If you're wanting to
Investigation?
perception.
No.
You're not doing no investigation.
Perceive?
Sweet. Ailey's like, I've got a fancy new sword. What else can I get?
Yep.
Thrice can
So she's
smell
just looking
sound.
around for anything and everything. Sussy people, people to steal from, you know, everything.
Yep. Well,
So
okay.
so
Like
quickly
gone.
tell me what Ailey.
Oh. Well, I mean, there's a few things that Ailey finds. So, what do you mean go? Are you like gone for the rest of the night, or
Yeah, I'd say so.
okay, then I will tell. I will tell you what you find next time,
Oh, okay.
because it'll be a bit more than especially if you're looking for things
Okay.
to steal a little bit.
Yeah, because they'll be like over half an hour.
Yeah.
So
So it'll be
we'll
over.
finish that then. All right. Goodbye
Cool.
then, everyone.
Bye
Bye.
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 Wait.
Okay. You, Thoracus, looking out at the populace. Again, most of these people are laborers, minor folk, all that sort of stuff. What you will notice about them is a lot of them appear to be distinctly staying out of the light.
No! No! No, that's what I was scared of. No! Absolutely not! No! Fuck no! This whole town's infected.
Oh. I imagine that you
What's
just
this place? Forks?
you just say
Walking
that
in? Like,
say
what?
that out loud. Everyone
Yep.
else is like, "What?"
And I'm like, fucking come over here, come over here. And I just sort of huddle everyone together and I'm like, notice how no one's going in the light and in fact seem to be actively avoiding it?
Mm.
Yeah, that's dodgy as all shit, isn't it?
Are they vampires again?
No,
No.
mushroom people.
Oh,
Similar vibe
right. Same page.
Yeah, I
A look of horror will come across Riptile's face. We need to get
Give
out of
the
here.
hand 2 squeezes.
we do need to get out of here, but let's just pretend everything's fine. And then I don't know, does anybody have radiant damage that they can attach to a physical object or something as we leave?
Probably. Hang on. I'll look through all my stuff, and it's best if we like long rest and I can see if there's something that I can prepare.
Is radiant like fire but from God?
Which god?
I don't
Like-
know.
Kinda.
It's like
I don't know who any of
sun-
them are.
It's like
sun-
Sun damage.
Oh. Like
but
a
generally sort of associated with stuff like angels.
Huh.
Crash will say.
Yeah, kind of celestial.
Crash will say to you. You know that
Yeah.
sword to Errol. You know that sword, that shiny sword that you used on you know the guy. Errol.
Huh?
You remember the what do they call it, the sun sword?
I'm I'm patting through my pockets.
No, you don't have it, but
Oh.
you know, that's the radiant damage that they're talking about.
Oh. Got it.
Yeah.
The stuff that's good against mushrooms is good against vampires. So vampires are mushrooms or mushrooms are vampires?
I think just because mushrooms are like undead in this state, and vampires are also
Mushrooms are
undead.
undead?
Well, they're using the undead bodies, right?
So the
Is-
bodies are
Everyone's,
undead.
everyone's going down the, oh my god, every mushroom I've ever eaten, I've been eating zombies. Like,
Yeah, I guess, kind of.
Well, they grow on zombies.
no. But
But not,
mushrooms are
not all
nice.
mushrooms. No, it's like, okay, you know how, like, mice and deer are both animals,
Yeah.
but they're very, very different from each other?
You
One big and one go squeak.
will visibly see
Yeah.
Riptar's ears prick up when you say mice.
Said mice, no, no.
I know, but they'll still do it.
Yeah, so but like then there's all sorts of other stuff that is also animals and is super like different from them, like snakes. And even snakes will
Huh.
eat mice and do stuff like that, right? But it's not weird because they're different, but they're still animals. It's the same kind of thing, but with mushrooms, where they're all different, and some might even eat each other, but they're not the same thing.
Cannibal mushrooms?
Yeah, cannibal mushroom.
My
Fresh
head
was-
hurts. I've learned a lot today, and my fire didn't turn on when it should have. I need to sleep.
Fair enough. Also, they technically wouldn't be cannibal mushrooms because, like, animals that eat other animals aren't cannibals. They're carnivores. Sorry, sorry.
Everyone's at the point where they're like burnt out and not listening, just like ramming their hands over their ears.
My bad, my bad.
Crash was saying,
Burnt out, pun intended, by the way.
yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, good, good.
Yeah. Crash will say, so if we can get another set of mushrooms that hate these mushrooms, we can get them to fight each other.
That'd have to be just as scary as these ones.
Or
Maybe they
scarier.
would have to be on our side. Where would you find mushrooms that don't like a death god?
Question.
John's just gonna think about this.
I don't know, I haven't spent a whole lot of my life near sunny mushrooms.
In terms of stuff, well, I do know literally daylight. 3rd level spell.
Mm.
But it's like a 60-foot sphere and lasts an hour, so I don't know how we would do the thing with that.
Yeah,
That would help us in a fight against them. For sure.
And then you choose a point on an object that you're holding, or one that isn't being worn or carried. The light shines from the object and moves with it. So we'd be able to make like daylight torches.
that is handy. We
We can also cover the light if we need to like hide or something. And it dispels a darkness spell, so even if they've got that stuff on their side.
That seems useful.
Yes.
It would be very handy if we could keep them in while we go and tell Wakewall what's going on. Don't know if that's ethical or whatever, but it'd be
It only
good
lasts an hour.
if nobody left this town for a while.
Yes.
Does anyone have a trap spell? Or just a trap? That they can... Yeah, no, I'm thinking about this too much. Jin's gonna just carry on.
I'm gonna whisper in Reptar's ear, that's normal for Jun.
Like, I can do like magic circle, but that's not gonna do a whole town, you know?
Oh, Therekus! I'm like jumping up and down with my hand in the air.
Yes, yes, yes.
Therekus, I have an idea.
What? Okay, who popped Kia Halloween?
Huh?
Hush.
Okay. Yep. So completely out of the blue, Thrax has an idea about the Key of Hallowing. But what do you have to say, Avril?
Um, um, y- what if we made a town meeting like we did last time, and then we cast daylight? Once we've got
I-
all of them in there, and we could lock the doors so that they can't leave, and we daylight all of them at once.
That'd
Because
be
you
really
can't do a
cool.
whole town, but you could get them all in one room. We could do another conference iron, the thing that you iron your clothes. What's it called again? Starts with P. We do a conference iron. They'll all be in the same room. She's trying to say press.
Mm, mm, mm. Um,
Oh, right, a press release. The press thing that we did
Yeah. See,
before.
Yeah,
we did it.
we
We did
do-
it last time. So we can get the whole town together and say it's really important. Like everyone has to be there, and we could like make sure that everybody comes, and then we lock the doors, and we cast daylight.
like a giant purge. We could do that, but I need to prepare it, so we need to long rest in order to like get all this stuff together.
Okay, so we go
And
to
we're all a bit
the that nighttime weird vampire inn, and we have a sleep, and because that place seemed fun, and then we can do. I've got an idea, and it's not
Yeah.
a dumb one.
I
That
think
is
that's
a
a really
good
good
idea.
idea.
I'm
Really
gonna
good
try
idea.
and high five Varys, and then put my hand way too high, and then go, oh wait, and adjust.
He won't
I-
reach up when you put your head up too high, but once you get it into the position, that's when he'll high five you.
So sorry, Varys.
It's okay.
I think your idea might even go more smoothly if we had someone official with us when we returned,
Like Mr. Dragon.
like Mr. Dragon. He was the reason we were able to hold the last press conference. He told everyone to meet.
What if he's also a vampire mushroom? We need to sunlight him first and make sure he's not on their team. Because if one of them gets the idea, Thureka said they're all the same person. So we got to make sure that none of them have the
Wait.
idea, because otherwise they'll all know
Guys.
the plan.
Guys,
Yeah?
if I use the Key of Hallowing and instill it with daylight, we don't need to sleep. We can just get them all together at once. It'll have the same effect.
How much can we hallow with the Key of Hallowing?
60 feet.
Oh, that's not a lot.
Radius of 60 feet. So we need to really cram people in.
A building that's 120 feet across, right? That's not, that's out of character. That's me trying to do math.
That's fair. So we need to cram everyone in the first half of it. So we need to make a meeting. But what if we only put seats right up the front?
Yes. Are we still in the middle of town?
Pretty much.
But like whispered in a weird huddle that everyone's totally noticing.
Yeah.
If people are onto us, okay, ready? I'm gonna pretend that we found a really cool bug and that Thureka is teaching us about it. Okay, ready? Ready? If everyone's good on the plan. Okay, ready? Wow, it does have 10 legs. You're right.
Yeah,
And I'm just
and
gonna
look at all of the
step
body
back from the group
segments.
and go, "Whoa, that's so cool! I know about bugs now, Thurekas. You're so cool." And just make
Thanks.
the world's most awkward performance display of trying to tell everyone, "Don't look over here. Everything is super normal."
Sure.
Just
Roll
a
me a
bug.
performance check.
That's what I was waiting for, Bar.
Can
hey,
I assist
can I have
by
guidance?
acting really interested?
I would
Someone
say
has guidance. I can't remember who has.
yes.
Varys.
Varys has guidance.
Varys will definitely guidance us for this, right?
Yeah.
If he has the slots, yeah.
Yeah.
And if Scully will let me, I'll give you the help action.
Yeah. You'll get that as well. There you go.
Oh,
Oh, you don't even need it.
hell yeah!
There you go.
Nice.
World's greatest actress. It's
only
believable
comes
because everyone knows that I'm such a fucking newbie to the world weirdo that everyone's like, ah, yes, the one with the hat who freaks out about the slightest details of the world obviously has to know about bugs. Yep, that's fine.
Yep. Exactly.
completely tracks.
It does.
The one that keeps insulting people?
Hey, that's part of my character sheet. I will have you fucking know.
Insult
I can
people
only
on
laugh
the
about it
ring.
because same.
No, it's part of my floor says I pretend not to speak at a lingo to avoid the talks good because I got that from a different place background.
Yep.
So, you know,
You sure did.
yeah. So it means that I have an excuse not to know that
Yeah.
people are fucking dumb as shit.
Correct. So, what is the plan exactly?
So,
If it would assist your plan, I can also become Wakelaw for a bit.
wonderful.
That's really clever. But also
Perhaps we leave.
And then we
come
hold an
back.
emergency town meeting about the mine.
Yes.
Because any mushroom people will definitely want to know about what we're doing.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, we're approaching that time. So I'd highly recommend you write down what your plan is here, so that next week we can enact it appropriately.
hang on, let me pull this keyboard across. Dear Diary. Today.
Yep. No, I think the plan is leave with enough time to like convincingly be able to come back and be like, we bumped into Wakelaw. He has urgent news. We must all come to the town center.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
So it's currently
What if we used one of those magic message spells and we'd already told him to meet us after we left the mine? So he was already on the way here, so he gets here even faster, you know?
Yep. Smart.
I'm so smart.
yes.
Look at that 12 and working real hard.
Oh yeah. So it is early evening right now. So you'll have to be relatively quick if you want to get everybody.
But also, evening would be good because that'll lull them into a false sense of security.
It will mean more of them can just beeline through town rather than having to hide.
Okay.
Oh,
Good, we'll
what if
see.
I do a bit of a performance with Honey Boo? Fanny Boo. Why did I say Honey Boo?
Honeyboo.
You're my honey. You're my honey pal. I'm tired.
Yep.
Fanny Boo the Hoo Hoo. And like make a big deal of sending her off to Wayclaw. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And she comes back very quickly, and we're like, oh, he's like on his way. He's very close. How handy.
I don't feel like we need to necessarily do a performance.
Yeah, it'll go badly if Thoricus is involved.
I feel like we can just return, and when they're like, how did you get to Wayclaw so quickly, or how did Wayclaw get here so quickly, we can just be like, either coincidence or message cantrip, or I don't know. They don't know. We're magic.
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 That's what we say.
Yep.
Really rub it in.
Magic. Deal with it.
Anyway.
Anyway, you don't know how any of this
Magic,
works.
idiot simpletons.
You're just too dumb to be able to cast magic. Anyway, thanks everybody for joining us. Yeah, we will see how this plan works out next time on this thing that we do. Yeah. Alrighty. Bye bye.
Bye bye.